Welcome, dear viewer, to Big Apple Mountain Tarot. I'm Mike Russ.
I'm Everest Hall. In this video, we're going to talk about the full moon in Aquarius. It's happening on July 29th, right after the nodes shifting into Aquarius and Leo on the 26th.
The first lunation, first moon after this node shift.
Yeah.
So the nodes are our eclipse points, and they move backwards through the ephemeris, through the sky.
Yes.
Yeah. So they were in
Pisces
and Virgo. Yeah. And they're moving into Leo and Aquarius. Leo being the south node, Aquarius being the north node. So our collective destiny is going to be focused for the next 18 months.
18 months.
On people, on networks, on friends, on who we feel comfortable with, right? Our
Also
tribe.
on courage.
On courage, because, all right, the South Node in Leo, we're shedding these ideas, the lower qualities of Leo. That's vanity, narcissism,
Bossiness.
stubbornness,
Showboating.
a fragile ego. We're shedding that fragile ego.
Yeah.
We know who that is.
We know who that is. The South Node is what we're moving away from karmically.
But we're not discounting Leo completely.
No.
Leos would not allow that.
No.
Because we need courage. We need our heart chakra.
Yeah.
Right?
There's this generosity and this positive attitude with Leos. There's this real kind of attractive aura and kind of like loveliness and joyfulness.
And with Jupiter there for the next year, Jupiter is expanding those higher qualities. Hopefully.
Yeah, Jupiter's in Leo.
Yeah.
Our leonine selves, and we all have this part in our chart, is really kind of happy and kind of, it's got a good shampoo going on there. It's real fluffy and kind of beautiful. So the South Node is what we're moving away from, and the North Node is what we're moving towards karmically as a group.
People, friendship, tolerance, liberty, equality, fraternity. Yeah.
Fraternity.
The idea that humans are created equal. Morally, they are.
Yeah, we are. We're all equal. And during this North Node transit into Aquarius, there's going to be an attraction towards the group. There's going to be, and I'm having this actually, of like, why do I not have more friends that I talk to and see? Mike was just saying, like, this is a great time to call up people, to really reach out to the loved ones and friendships.
Yeah, don't just sit in stasis, like ring the bell, shake the trees.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Uranus, ruler of Aquarius, is going to be square to these nodes. Now, this is kind of weird and important to pay attention to. Uranus is an electric pulsing energy. It rules Aquarius, so the ruler is squared to this, nodal shift. So there could be like an urge to just break everything, burn everything, like reduce your life to like ashes and rebuild
through
it
at all costs.
Beware,
it's
though.
Important for your survival.
Yeah.
Uranus will be square the nodes, but Uranus will be trine this moon.
Yeah.
And every year at this time we have an Aquarius full moon. This one is different because we have Pluto tightly conjunct the moon.
Right.
With Jupiter tightly conjunct the sun.
Yeah.
So Jupiter opposite Pluto is that magnification.
Telescope microscope.
Telescope microscope energy.
Yeah.
So we're looking really deeply, and Pluto is there to bring in a lot of intensity. There could be power struggles, negative control, negative energy within this moon, right?
Yeah. So
yes, obsession. It can be disassociative too.
Pluto, it's going to be at 4 degrees retrograde, and the moon is 6 degrees. Now the sun is going to be 6 degrees Leo, and Jupiter will be 6 degrees Leo. So they're in a total conjunction. So you have the super powered moon. Jupiter is a gas giant. It kind of blows stuff up. The sun is the ego. So during this moon, there's like an ego kind of inflation. Inflatation. I like that word. Inflatation of the ego and the ideas of self and our self-freedom. Aquarius is very much about freedom and the freedom that you find within a group.
Yeah, within your own tribe. Harmony, right? This isn't going to be so easy for tyrants in the next 18 months. It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not. The sands are dissolved, and they're just shifting under their feet. Neptune will be trining to Jupiter. This is that basket, that juicy basket, in the sky.
Yeah,
super helpful. It's
super helpful.
Opportunistic too.
There's a lot of planets at that. Watch our video on the basket, but there's a lot of planets at this 4 degree, and they're all kind of like super powering it and like really giving a lot of supportive energy. It's a bit intense. I'm feeling a little exhausted. I was talking to my sister yesterday. She's like rattled.
I feel great.
Yeah. All my Leos are just like meow, 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 meow. Yeah, whatever. So it's very powerful. It's still a full moon, you know? So there's this culmination of what's been happening with concepts of our ego, our self, and the other.
And we've had a lot to think about with Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Mercury is stationing direct now.
Yay.
And Uranus is that higher octave of Mercury. So, yeah Uranus is trining Pluto.
Our mental alacrity, our mental processing is really fast right now. It's beautifully supercharged.
Yeah, but we keep the good in Leo. You know,
yes.
Confidence, courage. That we need, that purpose, wisdom, creativity, individual, and heart chakra.
And I think we're going to need that courage, Mike, because it's a little scary with Pluto, and we've got to lean into the fear.
If we can sit with these uncomfortable ideas.
Right.
You know, suspicion and obsession and
jealousy.
If we could really sit with it for a while, you'll reap the benefits. Because the moon in Aquarius wants to detach.
So if you have a moon in Aquarius, if you've ever met anyone with a moon in Aquarius, they're cold. They're cold fish. You know, it's really cold, and it's analytical, and it's just the way it is.
And it's icy, and they don't give you what you want when you want it.
No.
Never.
So there's this coldness, this emotional detachment, this iciness that is involved with a blow up of the ego, and with this Pluto kind of power struggle thing happening here. Then there's this end of concepts of how we are individually and the group, and what's separating us from our fraternities. That has been kind of like welling up for the past 18 months. And now that the nodes have shifted into Aquarius and Leo, I think we are going to be able to see clearly what's happening with concepts of equality.
Fraternity and liberty, right? And the North Node was in Pisces. That has deepened our spirituality.
Our compassion.
It's removed a lot of the middlemen in our lives. Like, we don't need a priest to talk to the creator. We could just do it anytime, anywhere.
We're all connected. And as much as I really do love Pope Leo, it's not necessary, you know. Did I say that? I did say that. I did. The priest class is no longer necessary. And what we're doing right here on YouTube is an example of that. We're just ordinary, dudes.
We're just humble humans.
We're just humble dudes, just trying to keep my parents alive and have fun and like do stuff. And we talk to you about these very profound, very secret, occult ideas back in time.
Ancient wisdom.
Back in time, you couldn't get access to this. This is part of this Aquarius egalitarianism.
But now everyone seems to know it.
Everybody knows it,
Yeah, and that's great. It's fine.
It's a wonderful process.
Mars and Venus will be squaring each other. So there is tension in relationships here.
Right.
And of course, Leo and Aquarius, that's opposite. It's about us versus the other. Leo's motto is I will. Not like I will get to it.
Yeah.
It's I make. And Aquarius's motto is
I know.
I know it.
It's fun. And if you don't know, if you're new to this channel, Mike's a Leo and I'm an Aquarius.
They get that.
They get that.
They have eyes.
They have eyes, and they've been talking about this. So we're going to go through the Zodiac.
Yes, we
will. And we're going to pull some tarot cards, and we're going to give everybody some advice on how to best accomplish this
for a full moon,
leaning into fear.
It's always about keeping it simple. We have to remove something, right? With a full moon. What are we removing with this moon? It's what has kept us from our tribe.
Right.
Our people, our friends. This is a very beautiful moon. It's a friendship moon.
It's a friendship moon. And so, if you let go of the self-consciousness of our fragile ego and you're vulnerable.
Like, I feel like an alien. I can't go out. I can't do this. I have to stay. It's like, no.
If you let yourself be vulnerable and find camaraderie with like-minded people, it's going to make the world a lot better place.
Tune your big ear. That will help your mind. Uranus trining Pluto.
Trining Pluto.
Yeah. Do it with ease. Let's just go.
Let's go for it.
All right. So we will pull a card for each sign.
Right.
Everest.
We're going to start with Aries. We're going to start with Aries as always. I'm going to cut the deck.
For Aries and Aries rising, this moon falls in your 11th house.
Yeah.
Transformative for your friendships, right? Your networks. Have you had too much control in your life? Let it go, right?
Let it go. It also might be your goals shifting. Aquarius has a lot to do with goals as far as the group collective. If you're a business person and you have your own business, your goals might be shifting.
New ideas about social media, right? Clear the way for better things, right? And you're waiting for that fourth post to make a room.
Here we have a figure, and he's looking at the ocean, literally waiting for his ship to come in, or their ship to come in. There is a sea. Now, this is important. The sea is yellow. The yellow represents ego. This could be, the Aquarian energy looking out at that sea of leonine courage.
Right. And threes are expansive.
It's expansive.
Yeah.
So expansive passions. This is fire energy. Once again, Leo is fire and Aquarius is air. It's combustive. We are now well in the fire horse year. Things are really going fast. There is in this card talking about a strategy and how to achieve your goals. And that strategy, I think, is involving other people.
Hoping. He doesn't look worried, but he looks like have patience.
Right.
It's the hardest thing for an Aries to do.
Patience. You're relying on other people, Aries. There's somebody who's actually sailing that ship that's coming to you with the good stuff. There's another people, there's a group, an organization, there's this whole, Hudson, what is that trading company? It's like that kind of energy.
For Taurus and Taurus rising, a little bit more tense for you because you're squaring Leo and Aquarius, right? So there's more tension, and this falls in your 10th house. It's about your career, maybe about your parents,
about your social status,
your social status, and your life's work, right? Let go.
Let go of it. Something is changing.
So don't live in victimhood.
No.
It's not allowed for this.
No, it's not.
No.
All right. So Taurus is fixed earth. Fixed earth, tried and true. Things that you do are forever, and you really trust on them. The energy in the world and in society is really shifting quickly. The death card isn't real death. It's not that. Don't be scared.
There is no real death.
No, there's not, Mike. But this is a change that you cannot reverse. This is irreversible change that is happening in your career, in your social status.
Once you understand it, you just can't go back.
You can't go back. Something is happening. Death kind of marches on. So he's got his little armor here, and he's on a white horse. There's a white rose, and people are falling behind him, dead, changed. And up here, where he's going, above the priest, is the sun rising. So everything's changing. There's a cyclical nature to it all. Lean into the change, even though it's tough, even though it's kind of scary.
Fixed signs do not want anything to change.
No, we
don't like any kind of variation in our routine.
I hate it. No. Every day's the same, and I'm so happy about it. But it's all changed now. Lean into that fear. Be cool about it. Mm-hmm. It's for the best.
For Gemini, Gemini rising, you have Uranus in your sign. So there's a lot of power, for new ideas.
A lot of new ideas.
That have to do with your belief system. That's the 9th house.
Yeah. And also about long distance travel, higher education, higher mind. This is really a good vibe for you because Ninth house is right across from the third house, and so this really kind of relates to your axis. And you get
Oh, bingo.
bingo. I love
Keep
this card.
seeking.
Yeah.
Keep seeking. Let go of old ideas about who you were, what you used to believe. Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. I'm thinking about some person in particular that I had a wonderful conversation with. So this is the Knight of Wands, fire energy. This is a passionate energy. This knight is going into new territory. Maybe a move, maybe they're moving somewhere, and he's rearing his horse up. There's caution. He's rearing his horse up as they're changing the texture of the land beneath them. It's going from like hard dirt to loose sand, so you have to kind of adjust for that.
But the decision has been made. You're going forward. Mercury is direct.
Yeah.
You're ready for it.
You're ready for it. Mercury is direct.
Yeah, so old ideas about faith and what you've learned, you don't leave it alone. There's new terrain to explore.
Yeah, there's a ton, and there's also all this information coming into your mind. You gotta trust it. Maybe just switch it up and do something new
For
territory.
Cancer and Cancer rising, this is the 8th house for you. So it's a little heavier. Life, death, sex, love,
Detoxifying.
others' economies and detoxification, fears about your own vulnerability.
Yeah.
Too.
Also, heavy occult practices, occult mysticism. The 8th house represents things that are hidden. What's in your underpants. It's hidden, but it's also hidden information and hidden psychic downloads. So we get the 6 of Swords. This is the minor arcana version of the swords for the lovers. This has to do with connections to other people, Aquarius. Care, how we treat our loved ones. What do we do with our loved ones?
We protect them.
We protect them.
And sometimes protection means leaving.
Yeah.
Going where it's warmer.
Yeah, this is the going to warmer waters card. The figure with the pole, it's kind of mysterious because they've got their back to us. We don't know what's happening here. Sometimes I see it as like the male figure in the family, but sometimes I see it as a spirit guide who is guiding these two figures, these refugees perhaps, to a place where it's warmer and the attitude is nicer and the people are friendlier. Maybe the neighbors are really sweet and they kind of like call you up and check on you and they wave to you. It's like a gentle energy of taking your loved ones and moving away. Now, this is in your 8th house. So there's a detoxifying quality to this,
And transforming through others.
And look, there's all this water here. It's your water. It's like move your loved ones along the water.
Oh, here's the highway.
Yeah, here's the highway. Caring, nurturing for our loved ones. How do we care and nurture for our loved ones? Sometimes we got to do something radical. There's radical information coming in here. It's revolutionary information. There is a download happening. There's a sea of consciousness that we're sailing upon.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? It's beautiful.
For Leo and Leo rising.
Hey!
This is all about relationships. It's your 7th house. It could be about legal matters as well.
Yeah.
But there's an urge for more freedom while maintaining balance. Worries that you carried for a really long time can be put down. Because you're not the same person.
No.
You're not. There's a new day to be found, a new perspective. The old formula does not work anymore.
And the nodes have shifted, so there's this bookmark happening. The south node is at 29 degrees Leo, and the sun is at 6 degrees conjunct Jupiter, so there's this whole space in between that's vibrating, and it's really, kind of...
Lean into those deep fears, all right? If you're single, you may be getting married.
Oh, yeah.
If you're married, you may be getting divorced.
Right.
Yeah.
There's karma happening within this. There's a kind of a, it's a debt of the karma with relationships that needs to be adjusted. We have 5 of Wands. Once again, Wands are fire. This is fire. We have these 5 people. I like to think of them as children. In play, perhaps.
Of childhood.
It's the house of childhood. Number 5 is the 5th house for Leo. In play, but also kind of like the play war. if you've ever done that, played with sticks
Yeah, you
and made
start
gun
playing,
out of.
and then there's an insult thrown, and then it turns into violence.
Yeah. Or you end up hitting someone and scratching them, and then they're like crying, run to their mom, and then
don't tell mom here. You can hit me here. You can hit me
you
here.
can hit me here.
Yeah,
Yeah, just kick me in the shins. So there's a circular playfulness that's happening here. Perhaps the circle within your relationship, or how you've been working the relationship in this circle,
it doesn't have enough meaning behind it. It's not grabbing you. It's very superficial, and we're shedding that.
Yeah, perhaps there could be with some Leos that lower octave of Leo, that showboating, that insecurity.
I'm not alive unless I'm fighting.
It's kind of creating a circle of in your relationships that is going to need to be resolved at some point. This can't happen forever. They can't play all day like this. At some point, they're going to have to go in and have dinner.
A PBJ.
Yeah, they need to have the PBJ. It's going to have to at some point relax itself.
So Virgo rising. This is in your 6th house. That's your house. Bingo. Right? Mm-hmm. Yay! Yeah. This is about a cleanup within your routine.
Yes.
It could be about your health, your habits, your routine. Jupiter is in your 12th house position, so there is unseen support to be found.
So 12th house is hidden spaces. It's your subconscious. It's people that support you that you don't know of. It's also going to be, hospitals and jails and all of that.
It's about your routine. It's about your job. It could be about pets too, right?
The daily routine, the job, the details of life. You have 2 of swords here. So swords are air energy, all right? We have thoughts. Perhaps we're having a thought about a new job or a career path, or something is being really shifted in our day-to-day routine. This is a card that tells you to just kind of wait and see what happens here. This is a crossroads
but
energy.
With Pluto there, it's about revolution and cleansing.
Yeah.
Revolution. Uncovering.
Revolution and cleansing. The Uranus squaring the nodes, it's a little kind of confusing sometimes. Crazy thoughts that you have. If you've got a thought of just quitting your job and moving to another country, be careful of that. Just wait and kind of be detached and think about it.
But trust your intuition. Uranus is there for your intuition.
It's there for trust your gut, not your fear. Lean into the fear. Don't be emotional about it. She's got her backs to the water here. She's not being overly emotional. She's blindfolded. She's just seeing the weight of these 2 thoughts and giving them all time to kind of be measured. And now it almost looks like she's on a stage. There's a bit of a public performance happening here. This could be a Marina Abramovic performance here where she's holding something forever.
Bring a book.
But there's this public attitude, and especially with the 6th house of your job and your day-to-day routine. People are kind of thinking about, what are you going to do? We rely on you. We trust you. We need you to make a good decision, because you always do. And just be cautious of the crossroad that you're at.
Libra rising. This is in your 5th house.
Hey,
this is great. It's trining the moon.
It is.
Yeah, this is about entertainment, creation, enjoyment, projects, kids, romance. It's shedding attitudes towards fill in the blank.
Fill in the blank.
Yeah.
Hey, now this doesn't look much like a 5th house card, but maybe this is a 5th house card. The Tower. So something that was built on sand is collapsing.
I'm not having enough fun.
I'm not.
Let it fall.
Things are too serious, and maybe I've been trying so hard to keep
and I've
things
been my
balanced.
Worst enemy.
Yeah.
And I've missed out on some romance, and I'm not going to do it anymore.
I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to do something for me. I'm going to think about what I want to do and what my sense of fun is, my sense of joy is, my sense of childhood happiness. The Tower is so serious and it's so adult, it's not fun. It's like this big building and it's got some kind of superiority. Oh, there it is. Superiority complex there. This might be a superiority complex that is being disintegrated mentally with Uranus in there. You're an air sign. And so there might be a leveling out, a humbling, and it's joyful.
You could laugh at this card.
Laugh at this card. It's a joke. Everything's a joke.
Yeah.
God's a comedian.
Yeah. Scorpio.
Scorpio.
This is in your 4th house. It's a bit more emotional. All right.
Yeah. It's your home.
It's about potential death within your own cradle, right? Within your own security center, the way that you nurture yourself.
Yeah. Scorpio's fixed water. This is going to be squaring you. So
it's a leveling up about how you emotionally react to parents, to children, right?
How you nurture, how you really care for things.
And don't give in to obsession. Sit with your discomfort, you will shine.
Scorpio not giving into their obsession, they're a little bit obsessed.
It could be about a move. It could be about renovations even.
Now, 10 of swords.
10 of wands.
10 of wands. Thank you, Mike. 10 of wands. 10 is a card that represents Jupiter. This is about the Wheel of Fortune. This is the lower arcana of the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter is in Leo, which is a fire sign. So there is a lot of fire energy squaring you. A lot of plans, a lot of ego, a lot of concepts of, I've got to do it this way. My house needs rules. I'm going to write all the rules down on the refrigerator. And let everybody know we've got a whiteboard going on. It's a burden to kind of keep all that up, to really have all that control. There are friends and there's people that love you within your house. You could share this burden with them. Share the chores maybe.
Comes with more listening.
Yeah.
Just presence for the other.
And a coolness,
A detachment.
A detachment about how you're going to do things. This person is really centered on the performance of this task. They are struggling with all these rods. They're holding them in an awkward fashion. Once again, it looks like he's on a stage and he's trying to make it to market. I like to think that this is kind of like, I'm going to market and I'm going to sell all my stuff. But it's so difficult. It's so hard to kind of get everything done.
I got all these pool cues and nothing to do with them. I got to sell them.
Yeah, I got to sell them.
Yeah.
Share the load and, divide it up, divide all the tasks up.
Sagittarius and Sag rising, this is in your 3rd house. It's sextiling the moon. Good. Sextiles require some friction.
Like
sex.
Be conscious about this.
It's about your logical mind, right? Have you been too tight, too controlling with your thoughts? The Sun and Jupiter are in your 9th house. Good. That's great for you.
That's Sagittarius' house.
That is. It's about a shift in community, though. So, social house, think abundance, relationships, siblings, neighbors, freedom, and trips.
Your local, the local world.
But have you been too tight about who you are?
Here we go. We got 4 of Pentacles. Pentacles are values. They represent Earth. 4 is a very fixed energy. The higher arcana of 4 is the Emperor. So we have like real kind of bossiness of our values, real stinginess. But there's also security within this. You've got secure values, secure money.
Stability isn't bad.
No, stability is great. We all need stability, especially in these days. Once again, he's on a stage. It looks like a performance. 3rd house, siblings, local community.
Short trips. Adding security and structure and strength to your local community. Free up your mind. Let those thoughts flow, though.
Yeah.
This is air and fire. Right. You're fire.
How can you support and secure your community financially? Buy locally, from local markets. Don't buy from Amazon. I said it. I sure did. Don't buy, from big companies. Buy locally. Capricorn.
A little more tense for you, I guess, because this is the 2nd house. So it's about your values, your assets, your money, but this is about comparing and despairing.
Yeah.
Right? That comparison, I don't have enough. I haven't done enough.
Did I not work hard enough to make it all?
Maybe too tight with fears, right?
Yeah. Too controlling, too fearful. You got to lean into the fear of the financial house.
Sun and Jupiter are in your 8th house. So that's about others' money, others' economy. Understanding that it does take a village in this life, you know? Yeah.
3 of Cups. Circles of support. 3 is the Empress. We have water here. We have water energy, love, the soul, connection. We have 3 maidens. They don't have to be maidens. That all have different outfits on. That tells us they come from different areas. They have different systems, different values. They're coming together and they're supporting each other in a loving toast.
And it's expansive. It's beautiful.
We toast you, and we love you, Capricorn. There's a circle of support out there for you. You don't have to do it all alone. You can have friends that do it for you. This is once again about fraternity and camaraderie and circles of support. This is really a pretty energy for your 2nd house.
And the moon and Pluto in Aquarius means cutting your emotional satisfaction that comes with the material, because it's not really bringing you far. You know?
The values is what is important. It's not
what really matters.
It's not the money you make from the things that you do. It's what you do that matters. That adds to the community, and it adds to yourself and all your friends, and we just are in awe.
Aquarius.
Oh hey, it's me.
It's all about you.
Oh, it's all about me.
You are transforming yourself.
Yeah, and actually, this is this lunation is very close to my natal sun. So I feel really kind of great about it. Of course.
What pride go with what? Right.
Always.
It's about you versus the other.
Right.
Yeah. Jupiter and the sun are in your 7th house, but it's a new you. Let go of the old identity. Seek freedom. Yeah. Seek authenticity. Right?
Cut the cord.
Yeah.
Here we have 3 swords. 3 is expansive thoughts. These swords are piercing the heart.
And only a magician can transform that into something, right?
Okay, this is weather. This is thought weather. These are dark thoughts. It's only temporary. You got to be cool about it, man. You got to not take it too personally. Things change. Things transform. 3 of Swords in a full moon. There's a culmination of Aquarian values versus showboating and egotism. And
you may want to detach. You may want to run. You may want to, you may want to walk away.
And this is the 1st house and the 7th house. The 7th house is Leo. 1st house is Aquarius for this one. So
it could very much be a physical transformation, like through your nerves, through your ankles.
Through my ankles, maybe a training of my ankles, a emotional. Yes, but this is swords, so the thought is not emotions. The background is emotions. The thoughts are.
This could be just the pain that comes with letting who you were fall away.
Yeah, fall away. A
feel
change.
the grief. Right?
Yeah, it's a rebirth, dear brothers and sisters in Aquarius. We're having a rebirth, and there's a little bit of some obsessive thoughts about it. Keep it cool. Lean into the fear. It's for our own good.
Mm-hmm. And Pisces rising, 12th house for you.
Yeah.
Wonderful. It's about shedding trauma and fear.
You're so good at this.
Yeah. Because you are the 12th house.
You are the 12th house.
But it's shadow work, and it's escapism as well.
Yeah. Also, this is hospitals. This is institutions. This is monasteries. This is jails. This is where you are kind of removed from society. And look at this. You get the Virgo card. You get the Hermit. This is a big one for you about the 12th house. The Hermit is by himself. He is looking at the details of reality, the spiritual details. He's walking this path of kind of like the sacred footsteps path. I'm so congested. Please excuse me.
You're always so congested.
I know I'm so congested all the time in New Mexico. Yeah. So the details of the world. He has a star within his lamp there that is shining a light on what he needs to see. There is a subconsciousness that is happening in your 12th house,
and Jupiter and the Sun are in your 6th house, right? So this is cleansing within your own routine.
Yeah.
What's been stale, move it around.
Yeah, that's it. A clearing up of the daily routine and a real kind of discernment about what the daily routine is happening.
What have your traumas been? Your fears? What has been in your own DNA that you just can't change, but you have to work with?
Yeah, wild. This is wild. Yeah, leave us some comments on what's going on with you guys, Pisces. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, Aquarius, full moon.
Big moment. Because our eclipse points have shifted.
Yeah.
So for the next 18 months, the eclipses will be between Aquarius and Leo.
We'll be talking about them a lot.
Yes.
If you want to support the channel, please link on the click below in the description. If you'd like a reading from us, we love doing that. We thank you for all the supports and likes. We've gotten so much traffic and kind of communication. I super appreciate it. If you would like to like
what
this
we
video.
live for.
I love doing this. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that'd be really helpful. Kind of keeps us on air, and it's algorithm stuff. It's real dumb. But what's most important is we love you, and thank you for watching this video. And if you watch this to the very end, leave a comment. Bye.